Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie and welcome to Weather Express. It's your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, it is the big cities of the eastern seaboard with the best chance for severe weather today. Additional severe storms are coming to portions of the northern part of the country in the coming days. Let's talk about what's happening today. Anywhere east of this front, we're continuing to see very active conditions, big area of low pressure over the southern Great Lakes, and you can see the numerous storms lining up across I-95 at the hour. When I bring on the warnings, all of the red polygons that you see are active severe thunderstorm warnings, and they go all the way from the Charlotte, North Carolina area to Baltimore, D.C., Philadelphia. I mean, they are lining up. Wilmington, you're going to see an embedded purple polygon from time to time. Those are going to be your tornado warnings. We've had a few tornadoes out of this as well. The storms are also very prominent up towards the Newark, New York City area, including Manhattan. And additional storms are likely to develop over portions of Massachusetts and even the southern sides of Vermont and New Hampshire as we go through the remainder of this Thursday. Look at all of these severe thunderstorm watches that are in effect from Maine all the way back down to North Carolina. I-95 is not going to be very fun to be driving on. Just taking kind of a snippet. Again, the big threats are winds of up to 75 miles an hour and some 1.5-inch size hail. When I show you the local storm reports over the last couple of hours and I loop this up, all of the blue icons are going to be wind reports. I mean, watch how widespread they become, especially over the Baltimore, D.C. area, Philadelphia. Then you see this one lightning icon. There was an injury, a lightning injury in the Manhattan area of New York City earlier today. So a lightning strike causing an injury there. Now we'll follow this activity back to the south where we just have our generalized thunderstorms for today in portions of the southeast, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, portions of Florida, heavier storms, nothing too organized as far as any severe weather goes for today. We're drying out in the southern plains, so it's getting hot. Oklahoma City, Dallas, temperatures right now are in the lower 90s, bringing on the wind gusts at the hour, extremely strong winds here, eastern sides of New Mexico and into the panhandle of Oklahoma and Texas. That dry line, though, is not going to be as prominent for today, not really energizing any storm activity. Quieter in the northern part of the United States as well. Let me bring back on the visible satellite imagery and the rain and lightning data here. A couple of thunderstorms moving through Wisconsin and Minnesota. You can see some of the streaks of rain developing over Idaho, Montana, and portions of Wyoming, and a little bit more in the way of some showers for portions of the Pacific Northwest. But these are areas that could actually use some rain. And you get a little bit farther south and it's still about the heat. You're talking about, again, 110 to 115 for daytime highs in portions of southern Nevada, portions of southern Arizona, and southern California as well. So looking at the advisories across the area, the central plains, we are going to get hotter, right? And then we have the heat and the red flag warnings for portions of Nevada and Utah and Arizona because of the wildfire threat there. Then you get east and all of this is going to be the severe weather threat. Looking at the risk for storms for today, again, it's highest right now with an enhanced area from Richmond up to Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New York City. That's a 3 out of 5 on the scale from the Storm Prediction Center. Now, later today, we could get additional severe storms in portions of the North Dakota, Minnesota, and back into the western sides of Wisconsin. So from the Bismarck area towards Minneapolis, we'll have to watch out for severe storms late on this Thursday, general thunderstorm risk in the southeast. Let's break down the models. I'll start off with the HER model, the high resolution rapid refresh. And as I'm doing so, getting that loaded up, appreciate you guys taking a quick second and liking this video. Look, I got to tell you, it is going to be the northern part of the country over the next couple of days, Friday and Saturday, with the best opportunity for storms. We're going to build in a ridge of high pressure into the central and southern plains, which should force these storms north into big sky country, the northern plains, and the Great Lakes, and eventually kicking into the northeast. So again, we're going to re-energize these storms over places like Bismarck, in Minneapolis, Green Bay, sweeping through the Chicagoland area, potentially through the Ohio Valley, and eventually back into the Northeast. So, again, that's in the coming days. If we take a look at what's going to be happening for the remainder of today, and I sweep this in, you'll see these storms stay with us through the evening hours and then begin to dissipate. Now, down into the Carolinas, we could have some overnight storms into Friday morning that are on the robust side, and then the thunderstorm activity picks up again through portions of the upper Midwest and the western Great Lakes as we get into our Friday, and additional strong to severe storms will redevelop on Saturday in these locations as well. So let's take a look at the overall risk for severe storms during that time frame. For tomorrow, it looks like this. an enhanced risk area already in a tornado large hail threat for the Dakotas into the western Great Lakes. And then for your Sunday, things quiet down a bit. We could still see a slight risk area somewhere in the Great Lakes, northeast and New England, generalized thunderstorms in the summer months here in the southeast, but not as organized on Saturday. But again, widespread eastern seaboard today, western Great Lakes, northern plains for tomorrow. Friends, I'm out of time, and I appreciate you making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. Let me know in the comment section below where you're viewing from. I'm interested in hearing from you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the channel. Have a great rest of your day. I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.